After work, the man hailed a ride home. The driver said they needed to wait for 2 more people since it was a shared ride. The man didn't think much of it. Noticing his phone was at only 5% battery, he asked to borrow a charger from the driver. Just then, another passenger got in. He realized it was his company supervisor, so he quickly scooted over to make room. Once seated, the supervisor realized his phone was dead too. The man had no choice but to offer him the charger. Even though the supervisor's phone still had 65% charge, the man didn't dare say a word. After a while, the supervisor asked why they weren't moving yet. The driver explained that they were still waiting for 1 more person. The supervisor complained that someone with no sense of punctuality would have been fired at their company long ago. A moment later, the 3rd passenger arrived. It was the boss. They immediately adjusted to make the most comfortable spot available for him. During the trip, the boss also asked for a charger. The supervisor promptly handed it over, only to notice the boss's phone was at 95%. It turned out the boss had OCD and felt extremely uncomfortable if his phone wasn't fully charged. However, the supervisor started buttering up the boss, saying things like, "You're busy handling all company matters every day, so it's natural to worry about your phone battery." He went on to belittle the man to highlight the boss's success. The man could only nod along. Then, the boss remarked that money is the easiest thing to obtain in this world, and although he was successful, he no longer felt the happiness he once had. The comment was so pretentious that even the driver cringed, and the man felt deeply uncomfortable. Finally, the driver pulled up in front of a luxurious villa. The supervisor and the boss exclaimed that the houses there were far too expensive for them, and asked if he'd taken a wrong turn. To their surprise, the man got out of the car and walked into the luxurious villa. Only then did the boss realize that this man was actually wealthier than him.